guys, what's going on? FI Pawn here, and welcome back to V Rising. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had just killed Belmont. We had also killed the vampire general of Dracula's army, which allowed for a few unique upgrades and even a new form, and a few other things that just helped us upgrade here and there. For this stream, we're going to be focusing more on the grinding aspect, as per usual. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be grabbing as many Stygian Shards this entire stream, and seeing how far we get with it. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things, and see what happens. Alright. So, I should probably elaborate why I'm doing this again today. I just wanted to stream V Rising today, because I kind of like the game quite a lot, and I can't really think of much to do in the Minecraft series. I will be doing it tomorrow, though. No worries there. Also, I should probably also mention the fact that due to me waiting so long on Wrath of the Righteous, it should be something out next week, going by the details, but I'm not 100% certain. So here's what I'm going to be hoping for, basically. Going by the release date, it's on June the 13th, which it's basically 2 days from now that the upgrade to that, I'm just talking about Pathfinder things, but basically, that's going to be upgrading in, like, a few days. So we'll be back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous at that point in time. I just wanted to get it done and over with before I did anything else. But, yeah, I just wanted that to go down, and by next week, we should have Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous back up and running, because that is the DLC I wanted to wait for, so that way you guys have even more content to enjoy while we're playing through the game. But I am rambling at this point. Let's just get back into the grind. So, as you can probably guess, we've got the Moonstalker Deathbow. That isn't going to be a concern for us, but we are going to need to take advantage of as many rift incursions as possible this time around, or at least that is the intended plan. At this point in time, we have reached territory I am not familiar with. So, everything that we're going to be doing is going to be something that even I won't know the actual truth about. But from the looks of it, we're going to need a lot of killing to do. However, by killing Lord Styx, the Knight Champion, we get our Bat form, we get an Onyx tier, and we get the Blood Key. The Blood Key is one of the most, at least I believe to be one of the most useful items, because it just makes you resistant to sunlight, which is an amazing tool. There is Gore Crusher the Behemoth, who is next, who has Bat Leather, and that actually gives us sun resistant rating, as well as even more inventory slots. So I think Gore Crusher is going to be our next target here, if only for that bag, and because storage is so required of us. But I digress. There is also General Valencia the Depraved, who unlocks Shadowy for us, as well as the ability to craft Tier 4 jewels, which we are going to be taking advantage of when we get the chance. And then, of course, we've got upgrades like this, which, I mean, the Soul Shard of Solaris is a very unique item. A pedestal that may hold a Soul Shard. We need Onyx tiers, but we should be able to make those with ease. Regardless, I will postpone that journey first, because I've got a whole lot of things to do here for item-wise. Because a lot of our minions have come back with plenty of loot that I'm satisfied with. So we might as well grab what we can and be good to go. Seems like we got a lot of gem stuff, though, so I can't really complain. However, we are going to need way more mutant grease, so I'm probably going to send them out on another journey to get more. And just slowly build up our, you know, material stuff, really. But I digress. That is a perfectly fine development to have. Okay. Slowly put in these. It's good to know that these are working as intended. There we go. Alright, we've got more silkworms, a bit of cloth. Not too much cloth, that is. Okay. We'll let the silkworms do their thing, so that way we get as much cloth, or, as much bolts of silk as we can get our hands on. And done. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Before we continue any further, we're obviously gonna deposit what we don't need into the chests. Most of this is mundane material, so we'll just toss those in there. We are gonna grab six logs of those, 2 those. There we go. Now we got plenty of wood that's gonna go in here. There we go. And that is 1,500 logs put into each. Throw in 500 stone for these. There we go. Alright, and now we're good. Okay, with that out of the way, we can deposit some things here. There we go. Herb storage goes there. Alchemy storage can all go into there. We seem to have run out of materials in regards to potions, so we will have to resolve that issue. However, that is a small issue in the grand scheme of things. We're going to grab every single book here, anything that we can't utilize, which seems to be mostly just study stuff. We will take out accordingly. I'll put those gems away while we're here. There we go. Anathenum, 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 study. Anathenum, study, Anathenum. We'll take the scrolls with us because we can convert those into the higher tier form of upgrades here. Just gotta make sure I've got the filtering right. There we go. Done and done. Now, all we do is take 4 sets of text wrap. That is going... Oh, 1 second. Yep, that's gonna take... We'll take 1 text wrap per. There we go. Alright, put 1 text scrap here. Scrolls. Text scrap scrolls. Text scrap scrolls, and there we go. That should allow us to make plenty of the material that we need. At least enough to warrant putting all these in. There we go. Any upgrades that we do not need, we will address, but we've managed to get the Amulet of the Crimson Commander. We have also managed to get the stately stone walls, the large fountain, and a lamppost, which is probably the most important decoration, I personally believe. We already have the Dreadplate leggings, so that is going to have to be recycled. However, that is not a bad thing, because that just means that we can salvage it for around 20 schematics, which is still better than the alternative, which is nothing. Yep, there we go. And because we're processing so many scrolls, we should be able to get a whole slew of schematics that are going to be helping us with our upgrades. And hopefully, one of them entails an upgrade for our armor and weapons. Most likely our armor, but that's about it, I would imagine. But yes, we need Onyx Tears, Primal Blood Essence, and Greater Stygian Shards. So that is another reason why we need so many Stygian Shards. Well, among the many, anyways. But yes, we're going to quickly go up here. We're going to see what is needed to make that. But at the very least, try and find how we make that. Yeah, so it sounds like we need to make an onyx something. We won't be able to make that through the advanced furnaces. I assume making the onyx is through jewelry, or jewelry crafting, or the jewel crafting table, if you will. Which it is not. So I need to find a way to get onyx tears, put simply. Oh, right. We could also make barrel disguises if you really wanted to. It's much like rat form, but a lot less risky. Okay. Get that schematic out. Why not? But I do believe we won't have enough, so... We managed to get the Sanguine Greatsword, and we managed to get sofas and Divian couches. You know what? Why not? That's slightly better than what could have happened, I suppose. Well, not that it's really good for us, period, but you know what? Whatever. We won't have enough time to get any healing, I do believe, so we're just gonna have to grab what we can. Grab 10 of those, go into the alchemy. Nope, we're gonna go into here, grab those. This should be enough for making 10 potions, but we're probably only gonna be getting like 3 or 4.
I am missing key ingredients.
Alright. Once it hits the 30-second mark, I will warp over there. Until then, I am going to deposit everything I can. This weapon is going to be a keeper, I think, unless we find something better. So I guess we'll hold on to that. But it does seem like upgrading to a purple weapon is probably better. So literally getting these upgrades is not going to hurt us in any slight of the way. The only thing that we would need to worry about is obviously the type of upgrade that we seek out, really, right? So that is going to be the only thing that's going to stop us, really. The question is, though, how do I get Onyx Tears? Produced at an anvil. Okay. A workbench, anvil. Okay. Oh, here we go. Gold ingots, power cores, and blood crystal. Okay. That is a tedious chore to get done, but not impossible. Alright, we managed to get 6. That's perfectly fine for me. I guess I can wait for the full 10. There is nothing stopping us from doing so. It takes like 15 seconds, give or take. But yeah, otherwise, I'm fine with it. Of course, we could do with upgrading our arm amulet, but whatever. It's fine. And one more potion for good measure, and then we go. Okay, we've got... Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll make it. As for where we're going to go here, because that's just a centralized area. Alright. Let's get going. Okay, so for our fight here today, we need to go over there. And just basically go on a killing spree. Charmed in the end, but thankfully we're doing fine. And boom. Done. That wasn't too bad. And as a result, that blows up. We get a whole slew of normal Stygian Shards, which is perfectly fine for what we're trying. And we'll just make do. At the very least, we can take these guys out and get the chance to get another upgrade. And dealt with. Well, at the very least, schematics are always going to be a common thing from them, so that's not a bad thing for us. But yeah, no, we're just going to be collecting as much as we can here, so... If we do not get enough, we will always just go to the garden of Dracula and deal with it there. Okay, there we go. Nice. Cleared it out. That was easy. I think I'm getting really used to the gun now at this point. And I don't mind it, because I do enjoy the unholy aspect of it, which allows us to get so many undead. But then again, it is a fast-paced weapon, so it's only good for those who are familiar with it, so... Yeah. We managed to get Storm Infused this time. Storm Infused weapons are really nice if you like to hit a lot of enemies. But there is a particular combo which I believe I did before, not in this game, but if you combine the abilities Void and Ball of Lightning, I think it's called, then you can really nuke some enemies down to 0 with relative ease. I imagine if I had went a more spell power oriented character, it would be even worse, but I digress. Ow. Cleared out relatively easily, so. Okay, grab everything that we can. And off we go to the next area. And over here it is. Nice. It also helps that it has an area of effect buff, but yeah. As long as we're getting the kills in, that's all I really care about, so I can't really complain no matter what we do. Of course, that said,
Security must be hidden. Let's get this in. Running. Look how you heard it.
There we go. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Okay, cool. Managed to do that in the end. Pretty good. Alright, let's see. Just a whole bunch of Stygian Shards, nothing too crazy. And what do we get? We managed to get an illusion-infused sword. Not exactly my personal preference, but hey. There is plenty of abilities that you can go for in this game, and it's always a good new experience. Although, going by the sunlight resistances from late game, it actually makes me want to try a sunlight-only challenge for this game, which sounds like a whole lot of fun. Kind of surprised I'm getting so many mages in all this casting going. There we go. Managed to do it in the end though, so I can't really complain that much. And as a result, we get a whole slew of Stygian Shards. Of course, greater Stygian Shards would be even better than this, so we'll take it in stride. 871 though, that's not bad. Not bad for a surplus of what we're trying to get. are. And done. Nice. No good workers there, but if we did really want to make the easy way out, we could certainly hire one of these individuals to get us the humble appearance for this area. But we can also just as easily get a high-tiered blood to do that for us, so...
Trespassers. No mercy.
There we go. That is a Stygian Greatsword. Okay, that seems like a useful tool. Crossbow. Nope. Absolutely worthless for us, unless, of course, it's something good. Alright. As for what we got, we managed to get nothing that is going to help us. So, once again, we are off onto the races, going to our next target. As per usual. Oh well. I'm used to it at this point. Alright, off we go to here. You. No! King you, king you, king you, king you, king you. Okay, back up, back up, back up. That is 100. I'm not risking it. Okay, go, 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 go. Get it. Yep. Go. Okay. Somehow. How did we do that? Okay, that was 100. What the hell? That's the fourth, if not fifth time that's happened. Game, what the fuck? I know I should be swearing, but good God, that should not be happening. To think, another 100 blood. Jeez, and here I wanted a succubus that wasn't 100 blood. I would have tolerated 20 years of being, but now I got 100 blood. Well, I'm not complaining, I'm happy, but good God. I'm just thankful I noticed that. I would be internally screaming had that not worked out the way it did. Oh, good God. I swear, this game loves me at this point, and I don't know how to react to it. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but gravy. We need to get out of the way of these succubi who are starving me to oblivion. Oh, come on, stop it. Almighty. You know, I'm still amazed that happened the way it did. I don't mind that I'm even this damaged because of that. God almighty.
Good luck.
Take it easy game, like Jesus. Alright.
I feel like shit.
Go, just take the blood out of this one, because my god. You know what? I'm glad I streamed V-Rising today, because I was half considering streaming, I was half considering streaming, Minecraft, but if I'm getting 100 bloods like that willy-nilly, how the hell am I supposed to react to that? Like, come on. Expect me not to be happy? Good gravy. There we go. Grab everything here. Let's get going. I am going to be delaying my departure here, but whatever. It's a small price to pay, and honestly, we got enough from this area to be satisfied with whatever comes our way next, to be quite honest. Honestly, even if I don't get this rift, I could care less. I'm satisfied with the results that we managed to get this far. You know what? Ignore the shards for the moment. Let's try and rush this. The sooner the better. And now we got a minute and 20 to deal with the boss.
Think on your feet.
There we go. In a singular minute. We managed to do that in the end. Alright, that is the bosses here dealt with. Okay, grab everything that we can here. Okay, off we go to this side here. Grab everything that we can. And with that, that leaves Rift 1's done, and probably leading into Rift 2's, which is gonna be fine for us. Honestly, I should probably just drop all these tier 2 gems, but anything goes, really. Oh, lovely. A rift dropped right on top of us. Okay, cool. I guess that works. Whatever.
Whispers of blood.
The blood of a 44 Dracula. That would be nice. There we go. Go. Oh, I've been charmed. That's fine. Nice try. Okay, yeah, no, I'm glad I managed to get those upgrades when I did. The upgrades that give me more, less time to fight individuals. Because now that we've actually got a vampire form, well, we don't have the higher tier version. Because we got the Draculan blood of 100%, only gonna be better for us. That's right. There we go. Nice. Here we are. Man, I had focus there, but overall, not that big a deal. Although, it's gonna be a big deal when we face the boss, because, there might be something dangerous that spawns. Who knows, right? Alright, so it appears that it's gonna be the Blade Dancer this time around. Okay. Not that huge a deal. Should be able to take her out relatively easily.
You'll make it clear.
He's just certainly oriented with a lot of AoE. That is a hot flight. Alright, that's 96. I'm taking that. Yup. And it's Dracula. Done.
You take
Too
a
bad.
good.
grab everything there, and we get some high quality research, so I can't really complain. We'll get the healing, and hey, if we're lucky, we do get something more, but I'd say research is an equally acceptable outcome. So nice. Alright, grab a hold of mount here. We're gonna go right back up to here. And we can probably get 3 more rift incursions done before the day is done. But we'll have to see. As for gear-wise, we're gonna drop that. This. We'll have to drop a few other things as we go, but we'll worry about that once the rift incursions become a bit too overzealous. But I digress. We should be fine. Yeah, no, I have to seriously focus in these certain circumstances, huh? But hey, I can't complain. We're managing to get way more material than I originally thought we were. So that's nice. Okay, over there next. As expected. That was pain. But whatever. We're getting all the materials that we need to upgrade our gear, so I can't really complain. Of course, we can certainly do for higher tier gear, but that's fine. Alright, let's heal up here. Oh, it's him. Oh boy, this is not going to be fun. But it will go to show how powerful we've managed to get thus far. Okay, back up. Ow. There we go. And done. God. I hate this boss, but it's not the worst, to be fair. Could be way, way worse. That's all I'm gonna say. Ow. Okay. Well, that's not bad. We can probably get one more in, I think, if we're lucky. But it really depends on us, on how well we do. Alright. With that, Cyclone, we're gonna drop all these relatively mundane gems, because we honestly don't need them. And we're gonna go after this one next, I think. That'll do. Alright. Well, with that out of the way. Ow. Oh, God. Nope. Okay, I managed to heal, but damn. Oh God. Good thing. Oh God. That nearly killed me. Not for the Dracula blood, I'd probably be in a worse situation. Nice try. God. Yeah, no, I guess we're doing only 3. That's fine, though. I can deal with 3. I can deal with 3. Okay. that should be enough to get all the greater Stygian Shards we need for this last bout here. And yeah, let's just get into the last fight. This is going to be the last rift that we do here for this run here. So that's perfectly fine, because we should have gotten a reasonable haul. Yeah, we get like 1,000 each time, so that's impressive. Oh boy, we're dealing with the troll. Okay. The stun. Damn it. Yeah. Troll's no joke, as you can see. But, yeah. Can't really do much about that, huh? Oh well. Well, I've got 3 minutes, so it's not like it's a huge deal. I just have to be quick, because otherwise this is going to be our last run. We'll lose out on the loot, which I don't exactly want to have happen. Alright, let's rush it over. Avoid them. Avoid them. Tried. Nope. Okay, and boom. I just had to play it safer there, but we managed to do it in the end, so I can't really complain. We got what we wanted in the end. And as a result, we can grab all this, take all, swap those, grab everything that we can here. Which also includes, well, basically every Stygian Shard that we've managed to collect thus far. Managed to get a whole bunch of slew of cloth and all that jazz, but nothing too crazy. Ultimately, I'd say we ended up with a reasonable haul, I'd say. We haven't even managed to get our hands on a Sanguine Reaper, of all things, which is something. Alright. Alright, with that though, we can head on down south and we should be good. We're gonna basically go through the Dracula's courtyard as a last-ditch effort of getting what we can. it doesn't look like we've managed to get any good items that pertain to what we desire, but we're doing the best with what we given. Okay, so we'll just have to hope. We'll have to hope. But alas, here we are. That was easy. Alright. Oh, it's ending in 5 minutes. Oh, I see. Yeah, whatever. We'll just say it's an end early then. Why not? Alright, now we just whittle this down. There we go. Yeah, we keep going. And break the amulet here, or item here. We'll grab everything that the paladins have dropped, because I know for a fact that we're going to be using all of them. Well, all of what they drop, that is, for just whatever purposes we can figure out. And off we go. Done. Okay, now we just break the crystal here, and we should be good to go. Overall, I can't say I am not impressed with our developments thus far. I'm gonna have to check that Draculan blood to make sure that we actually did in fact get 100% Draculan. Cause, if so, I am, I don't know really what to say at that point. Like, what do you want me to say? I guess Streamer maybe? That'd be the most appropriate thing. Actually, now that I think about it, I've ran into so many 100 ones that I'm starting to get scared at my luck. I feel like a bad omen is coming, and I'm not sure why. There we go. At least we got rid of them. We're dealing with some holy damage, but not anything that we can rid of. But yeah, I kind of surprise myself with how lucky I get sometimes. To say I am not happy is, well, wrong. I am happy. There we go, 16er.
The secrets of the Sanguine speak to me.
Nothing too crazy. Just deal with this and then we're basically good. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be going the route where I get more, I just want to focus on contagion. That's the goal here for the day. Well, among other things, of course. But if I can get contagion-specific weapons, that's all I really need.
I must make room if I want to.
Amulet of the Crimson Commander. We've already gotten that, but it's still 20 in one schematics. That's it. That's it. It's 20-in-1 schematic, so it's not a bad idea for it, to be fair.
My bags are filled.
As for what we drop, however, we can down this, drop that, grab that, and then there we go. Give me a second while I check the chat rooms. Nope, there is silence, but that's fine. I'm perfectly cool with that. Alright, so far so good. I just want to see how the game's doing performance-wise. It seems like it's doing fine. Yeah, no, it seems to be doing fine. The reason I'm putting my mouse aside is because I have a weird setup, but it's only because my I can see like the border of the screen. So I don't know 100% certain whether the stream is going well or not. I assume it's doing fine, but it's anyone's guess, huh? But I'm gonna simply just trust in the process like I have always done so, and just keep going. Although, if I get some more of this, that'd be nice.
There is no space in my inventory.
That... I don't really need rats, so that is another thing that we will be aware of what we're going here. Everything there. What are the damned? We don't need that. Cyclone, we don't need, but we'll keep it. Drop the thick hide, because honestly, thick hide is useless to us. My god, though. There we go. Got the crystals here, and we can get the heck out of here. Hide? No, thick hide. Alright. That is basically everything here. We've got Amulet of the Crimson Commander, Sanguine Reaper. The Sanguine Reaper is probably the research that we're gonna keep. But the amulet that we got, I think we've already gotten it, is the thing. So I don't need it again. But all the same, we can now go all the way back to base. It's been a while, or it's been a hot minute to say the least. But I'm not complaining. The results speak for themselves, do they not? I mean, we've got 1,400 shards. That's enough to get us 2 upgrades. One in the 1,000 department and one in the 600 department. That is assuming we go the normal route with the upgrade, of course. So we could potentially get a 2 1000s if we convert all these Stygian Shards. So that is also another thing we could do. But again, depends on what we want to go with. Okay, let's get out of here, though. Okay. Yeah, no, if I run into yet another 100 blood, I'm gonna be concerned. But, hey, whatever. This'll be fun, all the same. Okay, let's go this way. You know, I'm still... Yeah, we managed to get away with a grand haul. And I guess we can quickly go and deal with a few more bosses, because why not? I do believe I want to get the bat-based bag, if I can. Because that's going to increase our inventory by even a I do believe it gets us everything but one slot. Which is pretty nice, I cannot lie. I also haven't actually spoken to you guys about the bat form that we just got. In fact, I might as well do that now because we got all the forms unlocked. Okay. So the most common form you've seen me use, up until the point I got the horse, has been the wolf form. The wolf form is basically the early game version of a horse, but it's something that you don't need to mount on. The only difference is that if you get hit, I believe, you are transformed back. Much the same is the bear, well, similar to that is the bear form. The bear form is very good at destroying debris, and as you've seen, I've used it a few times to destroy big, heavy boulders of ore. That's the biggest use that you're going to get from the bear. The rat form, as you've seen me use probably in the eastern part of the map over in the Sacred Silver Mine, is a small little rat that is allows you to sneak past enemies. It's basically a small aggro range, so if you want to get past enemies in certain areas, that is the best way to do it. Human form you've seen me take a few times because it's actually very useful for us. Namely, so that way we don't get discovered by humans, and while it does drain your blood faster, it does yield good results. Now, Toad form.
My form is fluid.
Toad form allows you to make serious hops. This just allows you to jump through certain edges with ease. So say you had a cliff on one side, you could use the frog to jump a little higher. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. Spider form, on the other hand, is a very interesting situation. If you press space, you burrow into the ground. And unless you unburrow, you won't be able to move. This does keep you safe from the sunlight, however. So if you're looking for a way to quickly get away from the sunlight, this is probably the best method. I don't use it because I'm reliable enough that I know where to hide and take shelter, so that's fine. But that's besides the point. Now, the bat form, I'm not familiar with. It is an invalid location, so I assume that it's used outside. So I'm going to go outside here and test it.
From flesh to shadow.
Ah! Okay, so, yeah, bat form allows for some intense travel and a skyward view. Of course, if it's nighttime, you're basically boned, but... Yeah, no, that's a way to... I did not know that. That gives you a bird's-eye view of the situation and allows you to actually travel with relative ease. A good thing, to say the least. But yeah, no, that's something. I did not know that. That's actually a really good tool that we could use in the future. Not sure when, but it's there. But I digress. We'll grab everything here. Oh, we've nearly got enough for the entire upgrade system, but I digress. Now, of course, we can go into the upgrades here. However, we do want to at least make enough to make ourselves a jewel. So we should probably get the Onyx tier and the Primal Blood Essence, so that way we at least make the new amulet tool. I imagine that's going to be more important than anything that we come across, at least. And that's going to take blood crystals, power cores, and gold for one of those Onyx tools. And we're going to need a lot of them. I don't think we actually have enough power cores, is the thing. So we're going to have to go on a power core hunt, I feel. So alchemy, we've only got 1 power core and 4 batteries. So we're going to have to go on a power core hunt if we want to hopefully get all those within a reasonable time frame. Alright, yeah. And done. Okay, we'll leave all those to process. But I do believe I can just quickly grab all these. And done. Okay, we've got 2,000, so we can get 2 high-end upgrades if we really wanted to. As for what we're gonna get in the end... Increased ultimate cooldown recovery rate by 15%. That would basically help our summoning of undead if we really wanted that. I think what we're going to go for is we're going to go for Hunger of Blood, so that way increase damage by to V-Bloods by 10. And we are going to go Embrace Mayhem just to increase our amount of ultimates that we can cast. That is going to be the ideal circumstances, I do believe. We'll deposit those, sort that up. And we're just going to deposit what we don't need, basically. Okay, grab the research here. Grab the scrolls, because we are going to need to split those up and use them to process even more schematics. Okay, we've managed to get enough to get a 12er, so we can get those on schematic duty. We've learned how to make the Sanguine Reaper, which is a good tool, I would imagine. We don't have enough research, I don't think, to actually produce anything further, but hey. 87 schematics is not bad, and actually, we can sacrifice the Amulet of the Crimson Commander research, because we've already got that in our ballpark. And now, got ourselves that. There we go. That is 100. That'll be good enough. And, okay. Alright. We've got everything that we need for the most part. The only thing that we seem to be lacking is just getting the upgrades for everything else. So we've got the Sanguine gear, we've got the Malefactor gear, we just need to get Ghost Yarn, and we need to upgrade the Dawnthorn leggings. And then we should be good. So to upgrade those, we need to get our hands on Ghost Yarn and Primal Blood Essence, which is easy enough, because we should have both on standby. Okay, Ghost Silk is not here, so I'm going to assume that we're going to need to get ourselves prepared for that, actually. Okay, in order to make more, I guess, Ghost Yarn, we're going to need those shrooms, I believe it was. Yes, we need Ghost Yarn, wool thread, and cotton. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, we got plenty of Ghost Yarn and wool thread, so it's not like it's a huge deal. Okay. Ghost Yarn, or rather, cotton yarn and wool thread, alongside the mushrooms, which is ghost shrooms. We haven't got a lot, so we'll have to make this count, but we can always go back and get more if need be. Alright. Okay, just toss all those in. And there we go. While that's processing, we're going to quickly go down the stairs. So that way we can get our Primal Blood Essence. We are going to need 3 Onyxes. We're going to need 3 Primal Blood Essence. And a number of other things. But first, let's get the Primal Blood Essence. We're gonna need the Stygian Shards for the jewels, I would imagine. Oh, we're also gonna need the gold and whatever else have you. We need the gold. I can't remember the last thing, so we'll have to go check. But we should have enough for the Malefactor leggings for one part of the gear that we need. There we go. And as a result, we now have Malefactor Scholar leggings. That is our full gear set up now for the Malefactor gear. It doesn't necessarily need to be done, but because we're obviously going to be upgrading to the next tier. However, it's nice to do, so I can't really complain. Alright. Now if we go up the stairs, we can get our next thing out of the way, which is the onyx that we need to make. To make that, we need power cores and blood crystals. We've got the we've got the gold. We just need the power cores, which you can easily get from the powered station over in a certain area. And we'll go after the rest later. Alright. Toss into Gold Sun coins for now, as well as the jewels. We'll get to sorting those later. But, yeah, before we actually do go, I do want to check one more thing. And that's mainly to confirm if we got 100 blood. Which we did. Okay, well that gives us a reason to send this 92 into our workstation. So that way we can upgrade her into something more. So we're gonna go into Dominate Human here. We're gonna abduct this Dracula here.
Mine to control.
And she is going to be used as a new minion. Because she is the last missing piece for that Dracula area, so that way we can get greater Stygian Shards. And considering her high potency of blood, why not use her? Of course, this does mean that we've got to... Yeah, she's got a humble appearance, which is most Dark Mistresses. So that's good. But, yeah. That is going to be quite... She's going to be quite handy, to say the least, if it wasn't already obvious. Alright, let's put her in a coffin.
You'll find fulfillment in service.
We are going to need to get... Well, we're going to need to get more power cores anyways, so this is a good enough reason to go. But yeah, we should be good. But yeah, we're going to let her be converted. We are then going to go over... Yeah, we're going to get a lot of power cores. I know that for a fact. So what we can do in order to get more power cores is actually quite simple. So the method to the madness I'm about to employ requires us to go to these Transcendium camps. This is how you're supposed to get the depleted batteries in bulk. For two reasons. One, there is, well, I guess I'll show you. It's better I show you than the alternative, because it's easier that way. If I'm being blunt. Okay. Alright. So in this area, there is tech scrap piles. These tech scrap piles drop, well, they drop tech, obviously. But once they are destroyed, they drop their materials for you to use. Now, of course, I'm not fully ready with gear to properly, set things up, but I digress. I have the high... Oh! Yeah. So, there's two things you should know about these nodes. One, obviously you're going to get tech scrap and whatnot, but two, if you let yourself get too close to them, and, well, it just does that, mainly. It causes lightning, and then it starts to blow up in your face. It gives you enough time to back off, but you have to be very proactive with this mining. But in doing so, you get the depleted batteries that you need in order to get the power cores that you need. What I will need to do, however, is upgrade my gear, even if I don't get the type of gear I'm looking for. But at the very least, it's something we should probably start doing at this point. If only to get more material. But yeah, no, we just go through these camps, get as much tech scrap and whatnot as we can. That is going to be our goal. Okay. And now we just destroy these and we should be good. Alright. Grab all that. And yeah. As you can see, this is a great way to get tech scrap, but at the same time, it's also a good way to get what you need in regards to Trascendium. Good God, I'm glad that didn't hit me. But yeah, as long as you're careful along the lightning path, you should be fine. There might be even a few people that you might be able to abduct along the way. That's a nice addition. But, again, really depends what you go for. Alright, let's grab this. At the very least, we're going to get a nice, smooth material, so I can't complain. Alright. And yeah, we're going to need to upgrade our weapon in this raid. Ah, well. Well, at the very least, I know this much. I can do this. Okay, there we go. Grab the depleted batteries, because those are always going to be handy. There we go. Not bad. Got some radium here, nothing too crazy. Of course, the tech scrap is always going to be an issue, but yeah, I digress. Okay. All in all, good haul, all the same. Let's see, we go over to here next. Once again, the haul continues. Hey, if we run into any of those guys, or those machines, that only gives us more incentive to, go grab them. They will, charge up things for us, which will be nice. Now, of course, the normal way is to do it from the bottom up, but it really depends how you feel about it, really. Nice. Okay. Well, at least these targets are easy, so I can't really complain. Although, gathering resources would be nice. Or getting a higher tier upgrade would be nice, I would say. Oh. Both of them are blowing up. There you go. And I believe this is the last one. Yeah. But yeah, from the looks of it, the more you hit it, the more chances there are that it will drop, or it will try and explode on you. So it's highly advised that you get something that isn't going to blow up. Or at the very least, you try to make sure you get a high-quality tool. So that way you can at least mine the resources before it, you know, comes crashing down on you. At least that's my thoughts on the matter. Anyways. That's besides the point. Okay. Grab everything here. Okay, so far so good. Get that, drop this. There we are. Break these and continue on. Okay, gather what we can. Nice. Okay. How is our battery count looking? We got plenty. We got nearly enough for 40, which is the high cap limit within what you can gather in one sitting, I do believe. So we're looking for a solid 40 batteries before we go back to the charging station, and then we can go and get out of here. I've only just made more work for myself because I'm a little far from where I intend to go, but considering we're just going to Trescendian Camp after Trescendian Camp, which you can easily do a full cycle of this with relative ease, and it will fully regenerate by the time you get back, so it's not that huge a deal. Mount on Daisy, and let's get going. Over to the next target. Okay, and well, at the very least, I'm quite happy that it's. I'd rather have it blow up than not, because at the very least, if it blows up, it's easier to get the materials, or at least it takes faster. But hey, you get more tech scrap if you manage to keep it alive. There you go. Ancestral axes, nice. Can't complain. Although we've already got our axes upgrades, so don't need to do that again. Not unless these are contagion, in which case that gives me a reason to give it to an ally. In which case, there you go. This is the last thing here, so we'll grab this, and we should be on our merry way. And we should have 40 batteries, so that's good. Yep, that is 41 batteries even. Okay, we're gonna down this. Drop that. We are gonna head back all the way over to here. Gonna be a bit of a journey, but for the sake of getting the resources that we need, it's ideal. So we'll take our time, just line our way through. Oh, hello. off we go. Now, keep in mind, once we do... No. I do want to at least kill these guys as much as possible, so that's why I'm going through the effort. There we go. Alright, so far so good. Grab what we can. Oh, silver resistance brew, not bad. Drop the bones, drop the thick hide. Actually, keep the bones. The thick hide is less useful in this instance. We don't need the water skin. There we go. Drop the thick hide, and off we go. Alright, let's get going. The sooner the better. Okay, it seems like we're suffering from sunlight issues. I'm not too surprised that's going on. Okay, well at least we've got a fast movement. Otherwise this would be a hogwash. I'm feeling a little sleepy, so if I did miss any sort of blood types there, that's completely on me. But hey, I'm not that proactive. As long as I know I'm fighting some, I'll look around to see if there's anything worth noting, but I'm not going to go out my way to grab literally every single individual. Well, unless they're 100 blood, in which case, that's just a downright obvious exception. I'm fine with traveling so carefully. Ow. Okay, let's gather everything here. Now, I do believe lightning does calm down within close proximity of the lightning harvesters, but that's about it. You shouldn't need to worry about the lightning if you go through these. Oh god. But of course, once those overload, they stop being so defensive about it. So you gotta be very careful with where you set up your charging. But hey, once it overloads, it just means that it's another reason to get going. Once combat's over, I can heal. So... there we go. Heal up. Drop the... batteries here. that. This. There we go. That is 30 charges thus far. Carefully just put these down. Charge the batteries. And let's see, we're gonna drop. We don't need the paper, don't need the stone. There we go. But as a result of this, the lightning's only gonna get worse and worse, but my hope is that these lightning harvesters do die down at some point. I think it takes like 5-10 minutes, give or take, to get some cooling down charges, but beyond that, there is no other charges around here. Get out of here before we get a bit too worse off. Yeah, lightnings are really doing this in. It easy. Alright, we're out of the zone. Now... Ow. Assuming we don't get struck by lightning again. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Alright, let's get back base. Oh, come on! Seriously?
My blood reserves run low.
Alright, let's get out of here before we... Oh. Grab everything. Oh. What is with me today? Or what... The game is sending me mixed signals now. I'm concerned. But no, in all seriousness, we've got what we came here for. We've got the charged batteries. That's all we really needed from this area. So now we can go back relatively peacefully without too much complaint. Besides, now that we got a, we've basically filled out the majority of the rosters of the 100 Bloods that we needed. If I could, I would love to get a mutant blood, but I highly doubt we're going to get one that is of 100%. Simply due to the fact that mutants can't exactly be captured. Not that I'm aware of, anyways. I'm sure there might be one way to get it, but we'll have to see. I'll have to do a bit of Google searching. But I mean, the fact that we can get a creature blood, the fact that we can get a Draculan blood, I would predict there is a way to get all the blood types in this game. It's just a matter of how you go about acquiring them, because some might require special conditions. Such as, you know, one of the mutants, for example, needing to be caught, be it the small version or something otherwise. Who knows? There might be very special conditions that are led to their capture,
If you want to
and it might be a percentage even, which will be interesting, to say the least. Because at that point, it'd be just a Radiant Gruul race in order to get them. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. We'll have to think about it. Alright, but in doing all that gathering, we've managed to get a full inventory, I would say, of just useful stuff. Let's just deposit these, because those are just useful in turn. Deposit those. These. Them. We're going to take the batteries with us, though. Going to take 4,000 bones with us along the way. Supplies go in. Knowledge in. Consumables in. Put the weapon here inside. Alright, we toss in the silver coins. Toss in the stone body. And we'll use wolf form to get around here real quick. So first and foremost, bones. They're gonna go in here. Let those grind up. And we're just gonna quickly go through these. Here we go. Just sawdusted up across the board here. There we go. That's going to get us a whole slew of paper. The paper is going to get us more scrolls, and the scrolls going to get us more schematics, which is basically the turning point of everything. So that's nice. Alright, we need more radium from the looks of it. So, in order for us to get radium, we need to utilize sludge-filled canisters. We're going to need sludge-filled canisters for the core. So we're going to need mutant grease and iron and glass. All three of which we can easily procure. So, let's go get those. So, iron, glass, and mutant grease. There we go. We will take the sludge-filled canisters we have currently. And yeah, we just need those to make a radium alloy, which is needed for the next step. Okay. Oh, right, we just need to toss these in here. There we go. That's going to make sludge-filled canisters. And the sludge-filled canisters themselves are going to need sulfur, which we already have in there, and tech scrap. So, yep, we're just going on a processing spree, I guess. There we go. Just toss those in, let them resolve it. That's going to get us a surplus. Never mind the fact that these sludge-filled canisters here are going to get processed. And then, of course, once we're done, we just need to use the fabricator, or make a new fabricator, in order to refine the last tidbit. So I think it might be in our best interest to make another fabricator, which is 200 tech scrap and 18 iron ingots. Easily done. This is going to just separate some of the processes more than anything, but yeah. I just want to do this for the sake of it. That way we can have two machines going on at once, and they'll be processing even more, which is good. There we go. Alright. Not bad. And with that, all we do is we take the charged batteries here, toss in the radium. That's going to make power cores, while this makes sludge-filled canisters. And that's just going to make us a whole slew of radium. Well, in due time. Which works for me. Alright. Let me just finish this off. I'm gonna take a few minutes here. Okay. So we should have the batteries that we need. We should have the dark silver. We just need the primal blood essence, I believe. And then we can upgrade our base to the final tier. Which is exactly what we want. So we're going to get the dark silver. You go into alchemy to grab the power core. And then we just get the primal blood essence, I believe it is. And as a result, not only can we just get Sybil to rise, which is good, We can now upgrade the Castle Heart.
The castle heart
And now
grows
we can
even
get
greater.
one more servant. We get Eye of
Recognize my
Twilight for our
power.
troubles. And we just need to construct and interact with the Eye of Twilight. Not sure what the Eye of Twilight does, per se, but I assume it's similar to the Eye of Mortem. We need gold, power cores, and schematics. Not too bad. Okay. So, gold, power cores, and schematics. We should have the schematics. Yep, we got 17 out of the 20. Take those scrolls here. And depending how many we have currently, or at the very least paper we have, we should be able to produce even more. Okay, there we go. And while those are processing, we should be fine to get the upgrade once we are done here. Yeah, because the tech scrap doesn't really require that much. We just need to get these scrolls in, and then we're basically good. And that takes a little bit of time, so we will leave that alone for a moment, so that way we can prioritize other things. We just need to decide who else we're going to bring into this mess. Let's see. We got a rogue here, we've got the creature, another rogue. That is 2 100% rogues, which is kind of concerning. To that end, I actually think these 2 rogues would probably be best in the satellite nest that I was thinking of making. Solely for that purpose. Because we've already got a rogue here already, so there is no reason to do that. Not unless we really, really want it. Not unless we really wanted to, I should say. Okay. And bada boom. Schematics will come in droves now at this point, or at the very least as much as it possibly can before it's done. We're obviously going to need more coarse silk, though, if we want to do that. But we should have enough, including the power cores upstairs, which have been processing quite nicely, I would imagine. There we go, we've managed to get 9 above all else, which is going to be useful for us. Alright, all we gotta do is just take the Eye Twilight here, toss it in the corner like so, and there we go. The most powerful beings the Faradan hold immense power stored in soul shards. By attaining a soul shard, you can harness that power. But be wary. Others may seek these relics as well. Only one of each soul shard exists within the world. The first vampire or vampire clan to defeat a shard bearer will be able to claim their soul shard. All players have constructed the Isle of Twilight will have vision of their location, and perhaps may try to claim the shard as their own. I see. So that is the reason why we need to go through the effort of collecting each soul shard. And the reason why this is an open game. Because you're playing basically tower defense by this point. But there is only one thing left to do, which is defeat Dracula. Above all else, that is the last thing among the list of things to do, among many other things that we could be doing. But I digress. We're gonna down a creature blood here, just to set us up for the future. Well, immediately anyways. And off we go. Let's see what... We need to make the jewel next, I do believe. I'm not going to worry too much about the Rift Incursion at this point, because I kind of want to build. But once the second Rift Incursion comes, I will set up for that. Well... No, I should probably go on this Rift Incursion simply due to the fact that it's going to be handy for us. But, yes, we need Onyx Tears, which... Yeah, it's just a tedium that we need to do. It's inevitable, if you will. So we just need gold, power cores, and blood crystals. Blood crystals we have in abundance, so we just need 3 of those. Followed by the primal blood essence. So we take... Yeah, we take the primal blood essence. We take the gold. We then take the... God, what was it? Yes, the blood crystal. We need at minimum 3. That is the bare minimum we need to cover before we're good to go. So,
I require more resources.
we need more power cores, right? Grab those. That is enough to get 3. Perfect. So we'll let those process. The fabricator is working overtime to get more of those containers that is going to be used to process even more material. So now the only thing left to do is just get the primal blood essence here and the greater Stygian Shards, and then everything is basically set up for us for when we get back. Okay, so deposit the knowledge here. Okay, what was it that I was trying to do? Mind blank. Right. I need to get the greater Stygian blood shards. And I need to deposit 300 of them into this machine here. So we're going to put this here. Take those, yeah, so we only need 3, and then we need the 3 Onyx Tears, which are building upstairs, and the rest we can just deposit away, which is good. Done. Alright. We have our goal. We need to get as many Condemn-infused weapons as possible. Preferably, we want it upgraded as such as well. But I'm not holding my hopes against that. Let us quickly go through. Well, I got time, so why not? Okay. And the blood moon, right. That was a thing, wasn't it? Oh well. I'm not complaining. It's actually a good thing to have the blood moon come in. See? Okay, we're gonna deposit everything, we're gonna deposit everything into herb storage. We'll deal with seeds later. But ultimately, it's gonna come down to what we run into. Let's summon our mounts and get ready for the bloodbath that is to come. But yes, no, now we can see the the soul shards of everything that we need. Well, everything that we want, rather. I really only need one of the bosses for what I'm trying to go for, but all 6 wouldn't hurt. At least for the sake of crafting something higher tier, which will be nice. Well, regardless, I'm going to need to upgrade the tools on my minions once I'm done here, so this is only a good enough reason to do that, so there you go. There we go. And done. Took a bit of effort, but we managed to do it in the end. Good golly, it's not difficult though. Well, whatever. Stygian Shards are always going to be handy, so I'm going to grab what I can. Distract them with more minions, because that's what we do. And the boss is here. Good. We're dealing with the first Acheron boss.
Rise to the challenge! Arousing back! Show me what you got!
There we go. Grab the healing, and let's go grab all this material wealth. Yoink. Ancestral pistol shards with frost infusion. Nope. That is not what we want. But hey, whatever. Off we go. Not hard to figure out what we're going to be doing next, which is obviously just go over here, deal with that, and be good to go. Overall, just a relatively expected day at this point. We grab everything. Not bad. Not gonna unlock chests because I don't really care that much. General Valencia the Depraved. Huh. Might be worth grabbing. least I got durability on my side with the creature blood. That's really helping me. But then again, I am buffed to high health with most of the things we've been given. Or the things that I've taken, so that's only been helping me. The more that I think about it. But regardless, we're getting a ton of resource, so I can't really complain regardless.
You've got one chance to run. It's going to get a lot more difficult in a moment. Freeze!
Yep. Grab everything here. And so far, so good.
You may bite it. I will assert my wood. Shadow calls for my mount.
So, now, let's go and get out of here. Next target, pretty obvious. And off we go over to this side now. Let's see. I'd say we're doing pretty well, all things considering. Let's see what we run into next. Okay, we've got to go here. Nice. Done. That's easy. Then again, the bosses here are always going to be easy, so... Yeah, usually you're meant to do this at level 60, but whatever. The fact that we're still getting shards is enough for me. So, we're making it work. We're making it work. As we're over here... At the very least, I can spread the contagion around. That's good enough for me with my attacks. Yeah, because if I can spread the contagion, the more units are infected and the better off our results are. With just overall summoning of skeletons, really. But yeah, no, the cone fire from the gun has certainly helped in providing bodies.
You are looking for peace. You will find it with me.
We get our hands on ancestral axes once again. Nothing that really would stick out, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, we got Unholy Infused. There we go. That is movement speed and spell cooldown recovery rates. Considering our other axes, I mean, we're going to be using them to cut down wood, but it would be good to get a pure contagion build going, so they might be worth it. I don't know. We'll give it some thought, but hey, all in due time. In due time. Yeah, no, I think I can go down to 1, maybe 2 more Rift Incursions before we are basically done here. I would imagine, anyways. But hey, if we get more, we get more. Can't really complain about that, now can I? But hey, the Rift Contagion, or the Rifts do provide research, so why not? Why not? Well, then again, most minions tend to have research on them, so whatever. There, we've got the Crimson Templar gloves. That's going to be handy for just roll supply. Invisible. Managed to charm me from that far away, huh? Do yourself. Got charmed there at the end. Oh well. There we go. Now I can quickly collect the Stygian Shards. And I do believe we have some leeway in the form of 5 minutes if we do get to a point where we're getting rushed. It's not that big a deal, so we'll do one more, then we'll go for the greater shards, and then we will go from there. Which will work out in the end, to say the least. Okay. Leave them to their own devices, ignore the withered ones. And off we go. overall, good boons all around. Grab the Stygian Shards as we get them. Yoink that. There we go. Okay, let's go back to the middle as we do, and we need to go all the way over to here, apparently. Nice try. Oh, that's a glitch and a half. Getting stunned at the same time that I get killed. Jeez. Or at the same time I kill him, rather. That's an interesting way to go about it. Good thing I stunned. And this will be the last shard, the last target we go for, before we go for the last tidbit that we want. For that.
Rally. Let's show them why you don't mess with militia. I feel a chill.
Nice try. Gather everything we can. And that is the active normal Stygian Shard event done. Let's see. Unholy Axes, Unholy Whip, Unholy Crossbow. Well, we're getting more unholy stuff. But of course, we do not have anything for our core weapons, i.e. aside from maybe axes. So we need an Unholy Mace, Unholy Slashers, and Unholy Scythe. Those will be our ideal conditions for upgrades, at the very least. As for future upgrades, we just need to wait for the world event here to end, and then it will upgrade into Tier 2 events. And then we're basically good to go on that front. We should be able to take out 3 before it ends, maybe 4 if we're lucky. But ultimately, it just comes down to whether we have everything good to go or not. But otherwise, I'm going to take this moment to take a drink here, because I am thirsty. Yep, there we go. Done. Okay. 40 seconds, not bad. Alright, let's see. What do we not need? We don't need... We can wear that for free. We don't need this. We don't need this. Nope. We'll keep that for now. Don't need this. Don't need this. And we'll wear that because we can. There we go. That is inventory basically sorted. Most of these items we're probably going to recycle. We don't need the thick hide, so we can ditch that immediately. Alright. But as a result of this, the Rift of Tier 1 will end, and the Tier 2 events will end, or begin. There we go. So now we've got Tier 2 events going on. So we're going to start by going over to this area here to get the first, well, Rift, simply. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Not what I wanted, but okay. lot. Like, I'm already dealing with a lot here.
Death is not the end.
Well, if there was any way to ruin my day, that'd be the cause. But you know what? It's fine. Perfectly fine. To say the least, it could be worse, and I can't really complain because we've gotten so much luck thus far.
Return to me, my steed.
It was bound to end, to a certain degree. That war is gonna continue. We'll have to see if we get another 100 blood. For some unknown reason, in which case, oh god. I'm gonna have to make like an entire group composed of 100 blood. 100 blood percentages. In which case, that's a dangerous future. There we go. But we managed to do it in the end, so I can't really complain. There we go. Now we're getting greater Stygian Shards. The bigger variant, which is slightly more useful. Alright. Next area here. Ignore her. Yeah. Yeah, these enemies are no joke, to say the least. Well, whatever. We managed to do it in the end, that's all I care about. I mean, hey, as long as victory comes, we don't really need to worry too much. Oh god. Could you not? Okay, we're dealing with the Act 2 final boss now. Yeah, no, Act 2 final boss, not fun. Okay.
Here's an old trick.
Ow! No, no. He just hones in. What the hell? That's stupid. Oh, that was stupid. That was very stupid.
I'm growing weak.
I did not believe that happened.
I will assert
Alright,
my
we're gonna
will.
need to get a blood
Return
type
to
or
me,
we're
my
gonna
steed.
die for real. Oh god. Okay, yeah, no, we need to get ourselves a blood type, and quick. Grab you. Please grab you quickly. Hoorah. Alright, well, that's fine. I'd rather this outcome, and us getting a blood type at least, rather than the alternative. Besides, we're moving a little faster because of this, so that's good.
Here's an old trick.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? No. Nope. Are you kidding? No. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Man, that dude's dangerous. Yeah, that dude's no joke, I must admit. If not for the fact that I was, well, if not for the fact that I had to play it safe there, it'd be a lot worse. Gonna wear that. That's a free boon. What's this? We got a... Yeah, if we get some Onyx tiers and a Sanguine weapons, we can upgrade to a higher tier, it seems. So yeah, no, it seems the blue weapons only go as far as you let them. But you can get the purple gear, which you can actually skip the blue gear.
To me.
So that only just makes it more incentivizing to actually go on the purple geared missions, it seems. Which is fine. I'm just kind of surprised, more than anything. There we go. Okay, off we go. And yeah, we're off into the, over to here. Let's see what we get into. We are going all the way over to here, it seems. Lovely. I did not have a jump, so... Ow. Oh, that nearly killed me. You, could you stop? Nice try. Okay, let's just back up here a bit. Let's see. Where do we need to go? We need to go over there. Okay. Oh god, seriously? That was a horrible hit. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Man, this succubus is really gonna be the ruination of me. Huh. I'm gonna be dying here. Unless, of course, I avoid everything. Oh, come on. Somehow I managed to do that. Ooh. Hard? I was scurrying between life and death there. Damn. Well, in the end, we managed to do it, so I can't really complain. But at the same time, good holy god. The heal here. We need to actually use our potions. And we're dealing with the spider. Okay. I mean, I can deal with the spider, especially considering they don't have that many ads. God, that movement sucks. Oh god. That's pain. Yeah, no, that movement really just... The webs really screwed me over there. Alright, well... It wouldn't be a game like this if I didn't die a few times, so... We'll just man up and deal with it. That's how we do. Alright. Let's get into it. Oh, that's fun. But hey, all in all, rough times had, but nothing I can really complain about. We're doing well. At least as well as we can, that is. Extract the blood, then we'll grab our bag and we'll be good to go. Managed to get something. Oh, we actually managed to get a legendary item, I think. Hold on. I have to check that. That's actually something I've never seen before. The Red Twins. Increases duration of frenzy by 1 second. Toss 2 additional axes in a wider cone. Each additional axe deals 40% damage, and all axes inflict leech. This gives a bonus physical power, more max health, 5 weapon skill life leech. That's an interesting weapon, I must admit. I've never seen this before. I guess this is a alternative to getting a... Yeah, no, this is the alternative to getting a purple-colored weapon, which has random statistics. So if you don't like
I will
the...
assert my will.
Yeah, if you don't like the weapon that you're given, then you can just, I guess, go with... Well, if you don't like the weapon that you're given with the orange weapons, I guess you can go purple. Because they are the same level of gear. They just have different function, more than anything. 33.7 damage, 33.7... Yeah, it's... There's set stats on the orange gear from the looks of it, and then there's actually custom stats for the purple. So I guess there is merits to getting one of each different type. Alright. Are you kidding? Don't let him jump on us. Done. And that should clear up the fight there. Alright, so we're reaching the dead zone here. Now, either these are going to deactivate, or we got 5 minutes left properly. I'm assuming we have 5 minutes left, but I am uncertain. There we go. I'm going to assume we have 5 minutes left, at least. At least. Yeah, no, we got 6 minutes. Okay, so we should have enough to deal with the rest then. Or at least this one, I should say. Good. It means we've got a little bit more leeway for a little bit more to do. So good. And there we go. That's another done. And we'll clear up the last one here. And hopefully we get a surplus of resources. Alright, we got 4 minutes, 30 seconds to beat this final boss. I don't think it's a difficult one from the looks of it.
You think the shadows are your hand?
No, it's Bane. Okay. No, I can deal with this. guy's a bit more of a trickster, if you will. I can deal with this guy. Okay. Rush it. Got it. 3 minutes left to manage to do it. Grab everything we can here. A lot of effort there just to take that guy out, but we managed to do it in the end. And I can't really complain because we got plethora of shards and we've basically gotten a lot of new tools. Okay, let's see. Inflicts a fading snare lasting 1.4 seconds on enemies nearby the summoning location. A snare, nice. Summons a skeleton mage with 35% chance increased power when the Death Knight's lifetime expires. And damage done with by the Death Knight heals you for 25% damage done. That's actually not bad. At the cost of damage, I would say that's a really good thing. The only downside is, of course, the Death Knight does not last as long. However, that is a small price I'm willing to take. Well, the damage and lifetime of the skeleton phase, but it's a small price I'm willing to take. I'm going to ignore these two. Leave these guys to their own devices. And off we go. Managed to do quite a bit with the amount of shards that we've collected. And I think that's as much as we're going to do for today. We did go out and do what we intended to do. And honestly, I don't feel like killing any bosses today, so why not? Let's just keep it kosher. Let's just focus on upgrading our gear as much as we can, or at least what we can at this current moment in time. And we'll see what we can manage.
Vampires!
Okay. Here we go. Off we go. But overall, I'd say the boons of our situation have only flourished as a result of these antics that we've caused. So I'd say we're doing quite well, all things considering. Now all we just need to do is just get back into the base, and then we should be good. Which is as easy as just going through this little cliff face here, and off we go. There we go. Alright, let's get our inventory sorted real quick here. Deposit what we don't need. Keep what we do. Okay, alchemy storage goes in there. Grab all these Stygian Shards, because I know for a fact we're going to be using them. Tailoring goes in here. Knowledge here. Grab everything, because I know for a fact that we're going to be using it. Deposit those. We will grab the hearts here, because I know for a fact that we're going to be using them. Blood potions we don't need. Weapons, we will store everything for now. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to get the red twins here. So we just need to get Sanguine axes and onyx tears for this. Yes, it does mean that we will not be getting the unholy infusion, but considering the axes, why not? Why not? Although that said, we could just get the unholy infused and go from there, but I don't know. I'll probably just go with the Red Twins. It's an easier craftsmanship anyways, and it's not like I'm going to be using said weapons, so it only proves that I don't need it, really, right? But I digress. We are gonna ditch everything that is from the study in here. So, study, and Athenum stuff, there we go. We'll let that process while we learn all these things here. Alright, and Athenum, we learned the Grim Knight Chest Guard, and that's about it, because we've already known... Okay, we already know the Sanguine Greatsword and the Amulet of the Blade Master. Rip on those researches, but that's fine. Grab every tidbit we can get our grubby little hands on. We'll grind these 2 books down, but not before we go into here. Alright, let's see. We still need the onyx tears, which are currently done, I do believe. Okay, let's grab the greater Stygian Shards. Let's grab the onyx, so that way we can get the onyx key. And we will have our new amulet in bulk. Grab this. Alright, we should have everything we need for this recipe. The onyx tears are basically done at this point. So now, blood key. That's going to take 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll leave that alone to its own devices. What I'll probably do is I'll ditch the Amulet of the Wicked Prophet, because I much prefer the reduced blood rain rate. Although, that said, the Siphon is really good. So we can't deny that. Alright, but we've managed to get our hands on some more fluid here. Alright. Okay, so we are going to need sulfur, then we're going to need tech scrap. I'm going to grab 4 stacks just to be safe. Alright. And done. Okay. How much tech scrap do we need? We need 45 per. That's a lot. So we might need even more than that, if I'm being honest. I'm not complaining, to be fair, but I just know that we're going to need more, I feel. And that's just going to be the day in the life of what we're going to be dealing with. Toss those in, because we don't need them. Quickly grab these and toss them into here, so that way we can get even more. Potentially. After all, the more tech scrap we get here, the better. Okay. Grab that. Grab this. And finally, this one. We don't really need it, but it's still there. It's more research. Alright, what did we learn? We've learned how to make chandeliers. Lovely. We'll drop the hearts in here, so that way they can process as intended. There we go. We'll leave those alone. We are going to go down here, I guess, and we'll quickly go deposit this gem. Cycle this one. Have those schematics. Toss that in there. Paper and that can go here. Alchemy supplies, we'll grab these. Alright, so we've got 1,654. That's perfectly fine. What do we need most out of anything? I think right now the biggest thing we need is elemental resistances. So we're going to grab that. And we're going to reduce the damage we take by 20 when we are 15 HP or below, because I have a feeling that is going to save us multiple times over. So that is why I'm grabbing those. We are obviously going to always need more Stygian Shards because, you know, as you saw, there is still way more that we still need to get our hands on. But hopefully, that will carry us through for now. At least until we get some more. But I digress. We'll grab all those. We'll let those process. The artisan table now has that. We are going to equip this because I much prefer the sun resistant rating. And I do believe, if I check my statistics, attributes of sun, I can increase the time I can endure the sun by 150%. So long as I'm in the sun, it's going to be a really easy task to just be in the sun. Hopefully for long periods of time, long enough that I'm not going to be concerned about it. Now, before we do go, there is one thing I want to do, among other things, and that is prepare Sybil. She needs to go on her journey, so that is going to be a chore and a half, so we just need to set her up with as much gear as we possibly can. So we're going to get the pristine leather, we're going to get the silk, we're going to upgrade her to a next tier of armor. Got a nice blood key, which is going to be nice. This is going to provide entry to Dracula's castle, which is nice. But, yeah, we need some more of the pristine leather for this, as expected. Okay. There we go. And we're probably just going to get another set of malefactor gear, unless we, of course, can get something better. So we need 24 pieces of ghost yarn. I don't think we have that much. Oh. I'm probably hearing things. I'll put those away. Let's go into alchemy here. Toss those in. Material storage can go here. Materials there. There we go. Just in case, I'm going to bring these. I'm also going to bring the gold here, because I have a weird feeling I might need it in a minute. So I'm going to grab the sulfur here. I'm actually going to grab all the sulfur, because I have a weird feeling that I'm going to need all of it. Well, not all of it, but enough to actually warrant using this. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I figured I needed more tech scrap. Yeah, there was a little bit left. But ultimately, we've managed to get a whole slew of radium. Toss all that radium in there. That's going to make even more power cores, ultimately, which is exactly what we want. We want to keep crafting until we can get a whole bunch of onyx as well, because we do have those axes. So I'm probably going to replace my meat rending claws here as the result of the sudden upgrade that we've gotten. I'm going to toss this in here. Weapon-wise, let's see. Yeah, we're going to grab this, which is going to require 4 onyx and a sanguine axe. Which I wasn't exactly expecting, but hey, that's nothing off my back. In fact, I could probably just replace the merciless gear that I've gotten thus far and get my hands on some actual good gear. So I'm going to grab the dark silver, I'm going to grab the gold, the reinforced planks, let's grab the gem dust, the high quality gems, let's grab the primal blood essence, the greater blood essence, because I know for a fact it's going to be handy. And I think this will be enough. We can give this to Sybil, who is our current individual who's going to be helping us out. And let's see. So we need to make ourselves a dark silver axe, mace, and reaper. I'll probably do this off stream so that way you guys don't have to worry about it. But I will process those in the background. And yeah, we'll just upgrade what we can here at this point. And honestly, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to be doing some stuff off camera. This is probably the first time I'm ever going to do it, but I'm just going to be arming Sybil and sending her out. What I'll probably do is I'll send her over to Dracula's Castle Garden to get greater Stygian Shards in bulk. And ultimately, I'm just going to send everybody out. I'm not going to be moving anywhere from base anytime soon, so that's going to be the plan. But, I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream all the same. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.